It will take back force, so don't keep your eyes on the devils. United we stand for this family.
Family, on-field, there you're marching and distributing the truth to the members of the public, hopefully raising some awareness about the very concerning system we're in currently. What I need from you guys right now is your help. We need you guys to come and get some leaflets, and we need some volunteers to help with the banner, and what else? And pull this trolley. So if anyone wants to come and get some leaflets, please come and get some leaflets.
Don't keep your eyes on the devils. United we stand for this family up the rebels. Celebs ain't speaking out the cat in the shackles. Hey, I said it now, I'll put it down from the record. Witty, platinum, profit cause they're sharks. I don't care about your feelings, have it and ask. They get puppets like Fauci gates in the shrub. But who's the puppeteer? There are we are free spirits, not we.
If everyone could assemble. The purpose of today's march is an outreach march. We've got a whole lot of leaflets. I know you've got all the leaflets. We want to give leaflets to as many people as possible. Conversation, talk to the public. Maybe even see if we can talk to those guys over there. I don't know if they'll listen. So everyone stay together. Let's have a good day. Off we go! Freedom! Okay, let's go!
Profit cause they're sharks. Don't care about your feelings, have it and ask. They get puppets like Fauci gates in the shrub. We are free spirits that we lock down. We will not comply, else get lost bound. Do you want to see the masses get hostile? Can't corrupt us. See the upset, the great reset. We don't want them. We don't need the politicians. You think I'm an idiot? We do not forsake.
Just make sure the leaflets are being left being handed out on the right and the left. Guys, if we could have some leaflets being distributed on that side of the road as well. Thank you. If you are wondering what we're talking about, we have leaflets of information. Come and get some leaflets. If you're wondering why I'm making people so passionate to come out in the middle of the street with banners and leaflets and tracts, come and get some information. Your future hangs in the balance. Your freedom is at stake. You may not even realize it. Your democracy is being eroded. You need to rise it up, humanity. Your future hangs in the balance. Guys, look at all these people we can hand leaflets to and inform about the enslavement of their own country. Hand out as many leaflets as we possibly can. Your future hangs in the balance, humanity. Your democracy is being overrun by nefarious institutions. How many of you even know who the World Economic Forum are? How many of you know what Agenda 2030 is? These institutions are controlling and coercing your government to erode your fundamental rights. You have a dystopian future ahead of you if you don't stand up as the citizens of this country. You have a big future to look forward to. Look at the Great Reset. Look at Agenda 2030. Come and get some information from us. I promise you that we're here with the best of intentions. We're here trying to protect our freedom, trying to protect your future. We're here. What do you think? Right. Who's Klaus Schwab? You don't like Klaus Schwab. Do you even know who Klaus Schwab is? What do you think of the World Economic Forum, sir? No, wonderful. As your lives get taken away from you, as your freedoms get stolen away, take a leaflet, begin to wake up. This world is changing and it's changing fast. And unless you join us, this nation and all our rights will be taken away very soon. Stand up! Take your freedom back! 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 For as much as £100 to potentially die, it's a good deal. The vaccine has killed young people, children, pregnant women, and this is something that won't be spoken about anywhere. Good luck trying to find a decent article truly detailing the effect of the COVID jab. We want to talk about all the other issues that are happening in this country, but we want to talk about the global genocide of a COVID vaccine that has been put into children's arms. We are being systematically enslaved by institutions such as the World Health Organization and World Economic Forum. They have hijacked your government, they've hijacked your democracy, and they have a dystopian plan for your future. Your children are going to be subjected to restrictions on their freedom, to social credit scores, food, having no democracy. This country was founded on freedom, liberty, and democratic input. All of that is being abolished, and most of you aren't even aware of the plans that you're being subjected to. Look up the Great Reset. These people are openly telling you, you will own nothing and be happy by 2030. Does that sound like the future you want?
Don't look on Saturday as your rights get taken away and this nation gets demolished. Act! Do something! Don't tell your children and your grandchildren that you watched as your rights got taken away and that we entered the worst kind of Orwellian slave system that we can't even imagine what is coming. Keir Starmer now has plans. He's going to ruin our farmers. There's going to be no food in this country. So we'll be more dependent upon foreign corporations feeding us things which will make us sick. Unless the people stand up now, this will come to pass. And knowledge is responsibility, which means all of you here who have a leaflet, you have a responsibility for the next generation to do something. Don't go back to sleep. Don't go back home and forget this is happening. It's already reported on the mainstream media. As far as they are concerned, we don't exist. Or worse than that, we're crazy. I guess just thousands of people take to the streets on a Saturday just for fun. Or maybe we have something to tell you. Wake up, resist.
When you go, images control minds. Those who control images control minds. Control minds. Control minds. Those who control images control minds.
You may not realise it, but your democracy and your future freedoms are at stake. We've seen your government coerce you to take an experimental injection over the last few years. We've seen them trample on our fundamental rights and freedoms. We're continuing to see the erosion of our democracy. Our liberty hangs in the balance. Look up the Great Reset. Look up Agenda 2030. Your government no longer works in your interest. They work for very wealthy, nefarious institutions. World Economic Forum. The founder of the World Economic Forum has openly stated that his plans are for you to own nothing and be happy. Does that sound like a prosperous leader?
Sounds nefarious.
Does that sound like the type of future you want?
Sounds nefarious.
So we're here to promote the World Economic Forum and World Health Organization. They unfortunately aren't very well known by the public. But the World Health Organization actually control our government. We're here just to raise awareness and promote the World Economic Forum. They have some very interesting plans for our future.
Hold on.
They plan for us to own nothing and be happy. I'm just here to promote and sell you that idea. Everybody on this street knows something is happening. You know something strange has been going on, specifically over the past 4 years. How many of your loved ones have died unexpectedly? How many people do you know who got affected by the COVID jab? Who died, who had a heart attack, who had a stroke? With 1,000 excess deaths per week in the UK alone. With thousands of people dying globally. Because we took and accepted experimental COVID injection.
Hey yo, they lying in the street, they were born to deceive in the land of the lost, in the fleet, the naive. Gotta turn the telly off, cause it keeps you asleep. The reason for this pandemic is the digital ID. And yo, they lying in the street, we follow the shit, you know, people from the system based on the
Because of the lockdown, you were told by your government to inject yourself with something that has not been tested, and yet you went ahead. The majority of the population did it. Now we are seeing the effect. We're seeing people dying. We're seeing people's immune systems undermined. Cancer cases on the rise. Excess deaths, 1,000 per week in the United Kingdom alone. We're seeing children falling on football pitches. We're seeing the economy destroyed. We're seeing the education system disrupted. And we are going about our business shopping rather than doing something about it. We've come here today to hand out some leaflets and inform the people that don't necessarily have the understanding of what's been happening over the past 5 years. We have another 5 years to go. Agenda 2030 and the Great Reset is an agenda which is here to take over our lives and our country. They want us to own nothing and be happy. The World Economic Forum is an institution, it's an organisation that is designed to enslave and take over humanity. We're entering a world government where democracy is no longer going to even be an illusion. Instead, it is going to be nothing. You're going to be governed by a bunch of totalitarian, authoritarian bastards, to say the least. We're going to hand out leaflets, and I ask that you please take one and inform yourself. Reject a cashless society. Reject ULEZ. Reject congestion charge. Reject surveillance. Reject people injecting your children. Reject the NHS fooling you into believing your body somehow incapable of looking out for itself.
They shouldn't think like that.
Globalists, you won't succeed.
People power is what you need. Globalists, you won't succeed. People power is what you need.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Cash, cash, cash is king. Cash, cash, cash is king. Cash, cash, cash is king.
I'm saying class.
I hope all these shops are accepting cash, otherwise you're contributing to the new world order slave system. A social credit system mixed with a digital ID and digital cash, so that the government has total control over you. In China, they can switch off your money if you criticize the government. And that's where we're going here. That's why you need to keep cash, and you need to resist the slave system, resist the social credit system.
The Agenda 2030 and the Great Reset is being undertaken by the government on behalf of various institutions. The World Economic Forum and World Health Organization wield overwhelming power over governments globally, and they are varying this social system in plans for your future. Institutions such as the World Economic Forum and World Health Organization. What's rubbish? How many people have died because of the vaccine? What's rubbish? Did Klaus Schwab say you're going to own nothing and be happy by 2030? Why are you running away? Go back to your 15-minute city.
The government are trying to censor the internet. This has been a long-term agenda going back years. And they are further ahead in this agenda than ever before.
Stand up! Take your freedom back!
Stand up! Take your freedom back! Stand up! Take your freedom back!
Stand up!
Take your freedoms back!
You may not be aware, but there's an agenda unraveling before humanity. It's called Agenda 2030 and the Great Reset. There are institutions such as the World Health Organization and World Economic Forum who have very nefarious plans for your future freedoms. Klaus Schwab, the founder of the World Economic Forum, has actually stated that you will own nothing and be happy by the year 2030. We've seen the power that these institutions wield over governments all over the world the last few years. All of the instructions for the restrictions on your freedom the last few years originated from the World Health Organization.
I know I look 30, but I'm actually 19. I'm actually your age, and I beg of you, I beg the young people, wake
Take
up!
a leaflet, guys, that's all we ask. Just have a read. It's just a leaflet. Enjoy your 75 vaccines every month.
4 years ago, we saw lockdown. 4 years ago, young people over there, you had masks forced on your face. You had vaccines stuck in your arm. You had masks. You had tests. You had your bodily autonomy disrupted and attacked. Why are you not angry? Why are you not upset? Why don't you feel like the government has had some crazy infringement on your basic liberties and human rights? You need to stand up. Take some leaflets, inform yourself and care, for goodness sake.
Are your guys, your future hangs in the balance. We're not out here because we find this fun. We are here because we are concerned, desperately concerned about our freedom and future. You're not invincible to this. Your future hangs in the balance too. The World Economic Forum, you agree? Thank you, give him a leaflet. Give this one guy a leaflet, please. We have the last remnants of democracy currently hanging in the balance, while institutions such as the World Economic Forum and World Health Organization plot towards a one-world system where you will be subjected to a dystopian level of enslavement. They want to implement social credit scores. They want to get rid of cash. They want to confine you into 15-minute cities where you will have no freedom, no democracy, no liberty. You're crazy. Oh, go see a psychologist, but she's okay.
What's your opinion on all this stuff? It's your interview, and as much as we're asking the questions, it's your opportunity to put across your side of what happened, or didn't, you know. It's your chance to say something, whether that's remorse, guilt, whether we've got the wrong person, whether you think this is unfair, whether you think we're a disgrace, or whether you think yourself completely justified and legal. You don't have to say anything, but we'll pin it on you in court. You don't have to say anything. The jury's stacked, the judge thought. You don't have to say anything.
It's this restaurant. No. I want to give him a leaflet or something. Yeah, go and chuck him on the floor or something.
What was he saying?
They kicked him out and sacked him for it.
No! Crazy!
Hey, you remember us? We come back for our job. Are you Irish?
So we're going to be a little bit of a calm and quiet spot. We're going to keep walking. The police said that we're old enough to look after ourselves, so I can disclose the location. We're going to meet with the Yellow Burgers, who are currently in Elephant and Castle. So we're going to get over Waterloo Bridge, and we'll get to Elephant Castle. We're going to keep going. Sorry. Drag them along with us. We'll hand out lots of leaflets, and then we'll go and have a pint. As the people, you have the power to take back control of your country. You are the majority. You have a sensible voice of reason which stands up in the face of authoritarianism and globalism. It may be very depressing and pessimistic to be in central London, to not be able to use cash and to have your bodily autonomy attacked. But as the people, you hold the power. That's how it's Oh, that's not the
Hey, sorry. I need to go. Hey, you know, take it. What? Stop that. All right. Got a lot of people here, you know. What? Got a lot of people here, you know.
Hey pal, you were in a rush a while ago, fuck off!
Global issue won't succeed. Global issue won't succeed. People power is what we need. Global issue won't succeed. People power is what we need. Global issue won't succeed. People power is what we need. Global issue won't succeed. People power is what we need. Global issue won't succeed. People power is what we need. Global issue won't succeed.
Lies on top of lies. On top of lies, can't believe my ears, my eyes, but now, sadly, it comes as no surprise.
Negotiations on the false draft of the World Health Organization pandemic treaty.
Democratic decision established. Let's have a recount. Guys, can everyone vote on this, please? Who wants to go? Do we want to go to the pub? Or do we want to continue on? Pub. If you want to go to the pub, hands up. And do we want to continue marching?
Can I get your signs? Thank you.
We're going marching. We're going to continue marching.